I was just walking around and I suddenly came across this fallen tree and I thought it would be the best place to build a house. So in this new world, I'll show you exactly how. We're going to start by just putting some cobblestone down all around, whatever shape you want really. This rectangle's the best, and then mark your corners, put your cobblestone down and build the base layer. Look at that, beautiful stuff. We're going to build part of the interior now, just while it's nice and bright in here and you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. By the way, if you missed our other build video, it's probably because you're not a subscriber, so make sure you click subscribe, and that way you won't miss out on any of the future builds. These are great for your own survival worlds, not only for yourself, but also for your friends as well. So I consider asking you to share this video with your pals. It'll certainly help me out, and it will probably help them out, especially with the building skills that they have. Anyway, once you put your walls and windows in exactly where you want them, put a little step in and go ahead and finish them off. Your windows are probably going to be best being on every wall, and that way wherever the sun is in your world, you're going to get some natural light coming into the house, which is exactly what we need. Remember guys, vitamin D is pretty important. Now, the last wall can go up, and you can already see the kind of shape of the house that we're going for, and you can see how it's also a starter build with all of these basic materials. Of course, you can use whatever window panes you want, whatever colour, whatever doors, whatever's around you, what materials you have, use them. I've simply used cobblestone for the roof, as well as some birch tree wood. I just think it gives a nice effect, and again, because oak and birch are in the area, it just feels like it's making it that little bit nicer. Now once you finish that, you can go ahead and top the roof off there and add a really nice little chimney. It's also a great way to see where the top of your house is when you get lost. Now over at one end, you're going to go ahead and put some blocks in, just basically building it up higher. And I think this is the perfect space for a window. What do you guys think? Would you guys build this any differently to me? I'd rather you told me in the comments than just clicked off the video. How am I meant to create better content in the future without your help? Do the same on both sides. Look at that, beautiful. And that way we've got plenty of light coming in regardless of where the sun is. Finish the roof off there, and now it's time to just add some storage up top. You can use chests because there are stairs that are above them. However, I prefer the look of using barrels. Go ahead and put a lantern outside. That will keep the zombies and skeletons away from the house. And inside, I really like the design of this feature. It's like a shelf that's hanging from the ceiling. I don't even know what you'd call it, but the best way to finish it off is with a light above, a light down here, and a lovely flower pot. After you've added a path out the front, it really starts to feel like your new home, but it's not finalized without a shed. After all, we are in Minecraft, and I feel like a shed is really important. Again, do you disagree with me? Should you keep your tools in the house, or should you build a separate shed to put them in? For me, it's definitely the shed option. I don't want to make it quite the same as the house, because that way it doesn't feel like it's a separate building. I was going to build the roof in the same sort of style, but I actually decided against it, keeping it flat, because I feel like with a lot of sheds, you do have the door flush with the roof at the top. So that's just my opinion, but we can all build whatever we like in survival. That's the beauty of it. Again, I'm going to go with a cobblestone roof, but because it's a shed, I feel like using cobblestone all the way across is probably the best option. It gives it that outdoor vibe. I don't think I'm going to leave them on the outside. They'll probably get wet and rusty. By the way guys, I forgot to say, if you do love this content and you do like the build, if you want to build it in your world, you totally can. There's no problem with that. I don't even ask you for credit. All I'm asking you to do is like the video. It actually supports me and my channel a lot and helps me find like-minded builders like yourself.